Hello and welcome. In this video tutorial, I'm going to create a two-page website project called Path of Light Yoga Studio. You can find this case study in the Chapter 2 Review and Apply section. The client has provided a wireframe sketch of the page layout, which will include a header navigation, main and footer elements. The first thing that I'm going to do is create a Chapter 3 folder. I'm going to right-click on the left-hand side in this dark area and create a new folder and name this Chapter 3. Hit Enter. Inside of this Chapter 3 folder, I'm going to right-click and make another new folder, and I'm going to call this Yoga. Inside of the Yoga folder, I'm going to right-click and create a new file and name this index.html and select Enter. The index.html is going to be the home page for the Path of Light Yoga Studio website. It is a common practice to use the file named index.html for the home page of a website. When your web hosting server receives a request for this index.html page, this file will typically be the default file for your home page. The browser will not display the index.html file name in its address bar. My index.html file is completely blank. I'm going to use the Emmet shortcodes to create the basic HTML markup structure. In my browser, I have Emmet open so that you can use this as a reference. So if you just type in Emmet cheat sheet, this link will become available to you. This is going to be your best friend for this semester, having this cheat sheet available to you. I'm going to go back to brackets, and I already know that if I want to type in the doc type information to begin this page, all I need to do is type the exclamation point and then tab. And voila, I have all of my HTML markup to begin my web page. Between my title tag, I do need to update this with the company name. So I am going to type in Path of Light Yoga Studio. In the body section of the web page, I'm going to add in a header element. So I'm going to type header and just select the tab key. And then I'm going to hit the enter key. And then I'm going to type in H1 tag and hit the tab key. And I'm going to add in Path of Light Yoga. One thing that I could have done for this is I could have typed header, the right angle brace, so that this will be nesting, H1, and then I could have used the curly braces, and then I could have just typed in this content, and after the curly braces, select a tab. And it would have given me the exact same content. So this would have been a faster way to type this. So I'm going to write in a comment here to remind myself how I did this. I'm going to go ahead and highlight this, hold down the control key and the / so that I have a comment. So this way I can reference the code that's in my file for the next time when I create a web page. Now, you can type out each one of these tags, but I want you to become a professional web developer, and this is a professional web developing tool. So we've created the header element, so let's move to the nav element. I'm going to go after the header, and I'm going to type nav. I'll keep it simple. Tab, and inside of here I don't want to use the bold text. I want to go with what's proper, which is going to be an unordered list, and it is going to be nested, and that's what the right angle bracket means, nested. We're going to have 4 list items. So I have a UL with list items, and it's going to be 4. But I notice that they also need to have a hyperlink, which happens to be the A tag. So I'm going to use the parentheses and add the letter A. So I have an unordered list, and nested inside of that is going to be a list item, 4 of those, wrapped with an A tag. I'm going to select tab, and there's my information. Now I'm going to just go back. So I'd like to make a copy of this, so I'm just going to highlight this, do Control D, which is duplicate, and I'm going to put it on the next line, and then I'm going to go ahead and just do Control / so I know what was required to create this code. After this closing parenthesis, I'm going to select the tab key, and voila, I have my list items with my anchor tag, and then I have the attribute, which is the hypertext reference, and then I just need to add the value. So the first value is going to be index.html, and after that closing and before the closing A tag, I'm going to put home. The next one is going to be classes.html, and after that I'm going to type in classes. This one is going to be schedule.html, and before the closing A tag I'm going to type in schedule. And the last one is going to be contact.html, and between the closing A tag it's going to be contact. I'm just going to save this, and I'm going to test this in my browser. I've been getting this error, open an HTML file or make sure there's an index.html file in your project in order to launch live. I'm going to say OK. I know that it's there. I'm going to save. But I've been having problems with it launching the live, so I'm going to go out to my website. I'm going to click on CIS 152, Chapter 3, Yoga, right click, and I'm just going to say open with Firefox, since I'm not able to get it to open using Live Preview. Okay, looks good. I've got my path of light. I've got my path of light up here in my tab bar, and here are my links. So this is my navigation. After my nav, I'm going to go ahead and create a main element. So I'm just going to type main. And inside of the main, we're going to have an H2 tag. And I'm just going to select tab, keep it simple. And I'm going to type in find your inner light. And I'm going to select the end key, and that'll jump me to the end of the element. I'm going to type in a paragraph tag. And I'm going to type in the sentence that's required. So I'm going to pause this and type that in. So you can see that I have a squiggly line under the word practitioner. That's indicating that I've spelled it wrong. So I'm just going to put my cursor anywhere in there, right click, and it gives me the correct spelling from practitioner. This way I can continue to keep typing and then go back and correct my errors. So I have my paragraph tag in, and now the next thing I'm going to do is an unordered list, and I'm going to use Emmet for this because I really like the ease of using Emmet for some of these shortcodes. So it's going to be an unordered list with a list item, and you can see there's 4 of them that are listed. I'm going to just double click on this to highlight this, and Control D, which is duplicate. On the first Emmet shortcode, I'm just going to highlight that and then do Control / to comment it. On the one below it, I'm just going to hit the tab key. This way I can remember exactly what shortcode I used to get this block of code. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this while I type in all of my list items. Alright, so I've completed typing in all of my list items. Now notice Hatha and Vinyasa are both have squiggly lines underneath them, and that's okay. They're spelled correctly. It's just that they're not part of my dictionary. So I'm just going to go ahead and ignore those. After my closing UL tag, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to type in a div, and inside of a paragraph we're going to add in 3 lines of content that have to be the phone number and address for our studio. I'm going to type in div, and inside of that div, remember, if it's nested, we're going to use the right angle, and I'm going to say P. I'm going to select tab. And inside of that paragraph, I'm going to add in the street address, and a space and BR and a tab. So that gives me a line break. I'm going to go to the next line and type El Dorado, Arizona, a space, BR, and tab. And then I'm going to add in the phone number. And I'm going to save this, and I just want to test my work in a browser. So I'm going to go back out to my browser, and I'm going to refresh, and it looks exactly what I was hoping for. So I have a paragraph block right here, and after each one is a line break. Here is my unordered list. So far, so good. So I'm going to exit out of my main element, the closing main element, and I'm going to type in a new element, and it's going to be footer. And I want to also add a paragraph tag here, so I'm going to do footer P and then tab. So they want us to add in a small tag and an italics tag, so I'm going to type in small, tab, italics, tab. And I'm going to type in the copyright. And remember, we need the HTML entity to make that copyright symbol, so it's the @ COPY, and notice when I started typing it, it gives me that, and I need the semicolon, and the year is 2019. Now, after the closing small tag, but before the closing P tag, I'm going to add in a break, BR tab, and I'm going to add in my name. I'm going to save that, and I'm going to test this in my browser. I'm going to right-click. I'm also going to right-click anywhere inside of the web page browser, and I'm going to say View the Page Source. And really what I'm looking for is, do I have any red errors in here? This is not an error. Everything looks good. But I'd also like to test this in my HTML validator, just to make sure that I have everything correct before I copy this index page. So I'm going to validate by file upload, going to browse. I'm going to go to my desktop, my CIS 152 folder, chapter 3, yoga, index, and open, and select check. Awesome. I don't have any errors in my index HTML file, which is good because I want to copy this and use this as my starting template for the classes.html page. So I have this page open. I'm just going to save this file, save as, and I'm going to name this classes.html and select save. Notice up here it tells me that it is now called classes.html, and I have an index and a classes for this. I'm going to modify my title tag, and after where it says Path of Light Yoga Studio, I'm going to put in a space, 2 colons, and the word classes. I'm going to delete the unordered list and the div that's inside of my main. Do not delete your closing main tag though. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete the unordered list and the contact information. In my main, I'm going to go ahead and update my H2 heading element with yoga classes. I'm going to go ahead and delete this paragraph tag, and we're going to go ahead and add in a description list to configure the information about the yoga classes. Let's go ahead and use Emmet as our short code to create that block of code. Well, I don't remember what that block of code is that I need to type, but I remember that in my chapter 2 Pacific folder in the yurts.html file, I made myself a comment right here that shows me what the block of code is that I'm going to need. So I'm just going to highlight this right here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to copy the entire comment. Control C and go to my classes page. I'll close my yurts, and I'm just going to right click and paste, or Control V, whichever one you remember. Okay, so here's what's going to be required to have my definition list with my DT tag and my DD, which is the class description information. And we're going to make 3 of these. So that's why it's times 3. So I'm just going to highlight this so I can remember. So here's my Emmet shortcode. I'm going to go after the number 3, and I'm going to select Tab. Awesome. So I have all of block of code that is necessary. So the first one's going to be Gentle Hatha Yoga. And then between here is going to be my description. So I'm going to pause my video and I'm going to complete this block of code. Okay, you can see that I've completed typing in. I have some errors. Once again, Hatha I know is correct, but class I know is incorrect. So I'll right click and I'll update that to class. Asana is correct. Alignment is incorrect. I'll right click. Update alignment. This is correct. This is an M dash. So if you notice in your text, they have a long line, and so it's an M dash. If you don't remember what the HTML entities are, you can just type in HTML entities and then UTF-8 general punctuation comes up. And I just did a Control F for M dash, and I just copied this block of code and put it into my web page. I will right click on energetically. Now notice I went ahead and put in some spaces here. Remember, this is in my HTML file in brackets. This is for human readability. This is not going to be interpreted. These spaces right here are not going to be interpreted in the browser. So if I save this, I'll show you what I mean. I'll go back to Path of Light Yoga. I'll click on Classes. And notice that there are no spaces after the DT tag. So there's no spaces in here. It's only in my file, and this is for readability for you. So they actually want us to have strong tags after the DT. So I'm going to type in strong. I'm just going to go ahead and put this content in curly braces because I forgot this, and then just tab, and it will go ahead and put the strong tag around this description title. So I'm going to do that again. I'll show you how I did that. I typed in strong. I'm going to use the curly braces so I don't lose my content and I don't have to type the closing strong tag, and then tab. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time. Strong. And tab. And now that should look correct. If I refresh, perfect. Now it is correct. I was just missing that strong tag. I'm going to just go back to the validator W3. I'm going to validate by file upload, browse, classes, open, and check. So I don't have any errors or warnings to show in this file. You can also right click on this and view your page source to see if you have any errors in here. They will stick out with red. So make sure that your opening and closing tags are correct and that you have everything properly coded before you upload this to your web hosting company. This video tutorial completes 2 pages of the Path of Light Yoga Studio website. Thank you.